welcome back to another episode of the Fourth World Quick Take. I'm here with my co-host, Nicholas Todd Averly. How you doing today?
Doing good, man.
Woo. All right, so today we got a special announcement. The Arizona High School winter sports season ended before it even started.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that includes basketball, wrestling.
No, not volleyball. No, volleyball's before.
Yeah, so I think it's just basketball and wrestling.
Basketball and wrestling. Oh, that sucks. What's your...
Well, it just sucks because it's that basketball is really, really big on the Navajo reservation. Like we have gyms that look like D1 schools. Like it's crazy how big our gyms and how big they are and like how nice they are.
It's like the nicest thing on the res.
Yeah, it's like res, it's like dirt, and like
Big
20,000 seat stadium.
Yeah.
It's just out of nowhere. But yeah, it just sucks that it's you have a sister that's a senior and this is like the worst thing could possibly happen for her because she does play basketball and like has aspirations of continuing on with her school and everything.
Yeah.
Through basketball. So what's your take on it from that standpoint?
But Taya, I know you're watching this. I'm sorry this happened. It sucks, and for my other little sister too, sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, they called me and they were telling me their frustrations, and told my mom too. She was the coach of their team, and my older sister Matea, she's a senior, and then my younger sister Nohia, she's a freshman, and this was gonna be their year, that the only year they could actually play basketball together, you know.
Yeah.
And then
because the season was already delayed back in December because it usually starts at like at the end of the year.
yeah,
And then now it's the new year, and we were expecting basketball and wrestling, but
it's supposed to be coming up to state playoffs by now, you know.
Yeah. And it's all because of COVID, and COVID just keeps haunting us, even though we're into the new year.
Yeah, and it's just like I can't imagine like what my sister is going through, because it's hard. Like, to imagine working so hard to play your senior year. You know, they were in the playoffs for state the past 2 years, you know, and it really sucks that, you know, they really had a shot this year of actually winning the state title, and just having her and my little sister possibly winning a state championship together would have been really, really amazing.
Yeah.
You know, we had some good players transfer in to Holbrook as well. So, like you said, you know, basketball is such a huge thing, man, especially for on the res. You know, that's why we say ball is life, you know, because it's our pastime to get away from everything. It's our pastime to release our stress and all of our emotions, everything that we're going through. You know, we leave it all on the court. And, you know, it was supposed to like help her get her stats up. For a lot of seniors, you know, they were supposed to get their stats up. This was supposed to be their final year to impress.
Yeah.
To get out there, to get their name out there, you know, and it just kind of seems like COVID, it was taken away. And I'm reading this right now. The article, it said that the AIA board voted 5-4 on Friday to end basketball.
Yeah.
And it's so close.
That's a really close vote.
Yeah.
So it's like one person changes your mind, it could flip.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I was reading all these articles is high school teams are still practicing. They're still getting ready to act like they're gonna play. So I was told that there's a petition going out so they can see if they can overrule the AIA vote, because it's different to think that, you know, a lot of these players, their lives really do depend on this season, especially for my sister, you know, coming from her shoes, you know, this, like I said, like it's their last year to impress, to get college scouts and everything like that, and to get them a lot of Native American kids to get off the res, you know, to get a chance at higher education too, to pursue their goals and their dreams, whether it be to go pro or just to go on to higher education.
Yeah, so basketball's, I don't know if you the audience knows, but basketball is one of those things where like every family understands and watches basketball. Like you could take an elder Navajo person and take them to a basketball game, and you're just gonna enjoy it just as much as the little elementary Navajo kid. Like it's one of those things like it combines the family together. It makes the family come together, yeah. And it's an event for us, and That's like our Friday night out. We go watch the
Yeah,
basketball games.
yeah. That's
It's like
what
it's our getaway.
you
Yeah,
see all ages, from kids all the way to elders, and you see those elders like really cheering because like they have.
and his
I'm
family.
pretty sure everybody at one point on the res has played
Yeah,
basketball, and that's just
this is what you do. This is
yeah.
part of the culture, and it just really sucks to be in that position. I understand this pandemic, and everyone's trying to be safe, but there has to be a way where we can get these kids into a gym, just the teams alone, with no fans in the stands, and play basketball. Because like I know I see like football games and like soccer games and all these other games going on
Mhm.
for high school, and it's like basketball is like a smaller
What I don't know. There,
team
like you
sport.
said, like there can be a way because all last season or this past summer, they were doing all these basketball tournaments
Yeah,
and all that, and it's just my sisters were playing in them, and how they had it was you can only have like two people per player in there, and everyone has to be social distance in the gym. They couldn't or they can't be sitting close together unless you come in as a party,
yeah.
and then everybody has to wear their masks 24/7 unless you're playing, and but when you get on the bench you have to put your mask back on. So that's just one thing, is there are ways you can try to figure this out. Like back then, like rapid testing wasn't a thing, but rapid testing is a thing now.
Yeah.
They just like swipe the nostril and then you can get your results within like the next day.
And with the vaccine and everything, I feel like there's a way we could test and have a basketball season. And the one good thing about this is that Wenzel doesn't have to beat Holbrook this year. I'm just kidding.
This
For boys.
this pod's over. Oh, I was
For boys,
kidding.
for boys. I can care. No one watches girls play. I'm just kidding.
Mateo's gonna beat your
It just
ass.
reminds me. Have you seen those clips of like the WNBA and it's like them missing layups and they're like they expect equal pay?
Oh, dang!
It's
That's all Brittany Griner can dunk. She'll probably dunk on me, bro. I give her props. But yeah, man, it's just
it's just like it's like a part of your lifestyle that's again taken away by COVID, like everything
yeah.
else, like being forced inside, not having no gyms, not being able to go out, watch movies, go eat. It just sucks, and it's just like another thing that COVID has taken away.
It's like you would have. I don't think they're taking into account that the vaccines are going out now
Yeah,
because they're basing on the statistics from the holiday COVID season. Right now, they're saying that Arizona is the highest, really, in the world for highest
the
rates of
highest rate. Yeah,
COVID. Coming up, and it's just like well, yeah, we just got done with holidays. Everyone's out partying and everything like that. So, but
I just really feel bad for the seniors, like your sister.
yeah,
All the seniors, like your senior year is supposed to be the year you use your last chance to go for that state championship and to see what you're really about, like improve your skills and all the years you work hard in high school to get to this point, and it's like just for them to take it away like that, it just really stinks.
yeah, and it's just
If I was a senior, someone's catching these hands.
oh, our old, I'm not gonna say his name, but our old basketball coach was on the committee that voted, and I was just like, I told him about it. I was just like, bro, he's ruining basketball for more people, man.
But
uh,
yeah, I understand the safety measures and everything, but we gotta. I hate to say because COVID's really bad on the res, but
it's just like
it's
with
almost
this,
like we have to live with that at this point.
this,
Like a
this,
lot of people say, it's like the new flu, and it's like you don't cancel a basketball season because of the flu.
this.
I remember one year, I think it was sophomore. Everybody was sick on our team. You remember that year?
Yeah, dude,
I remember
I
we,
guess
I remember we went to NBA, and like we were like in halftime and everybody was just
coughing,
like
sniffling,
sniffling, yeah, the whole team, and then we were just like everybody's sick. We were losing. And it's like it's not because they're skill, it's just because everybody got sick on the team.
It's all like, I want to go home. But here's this, bro. I try to be like, well, I know it's a safety hazard, but think of it like this. Think in the player's aspect. If it's your passion and you've worked so hard at this,
Yeah.
do you think, would you risk getting COVID to live out your dream? Would you take that risk to to play ball and say you had a chance to go to college,
Yeah.
and like say if it was like for football or anything like that, and they're like you had college scouts looking at you, and you needed that one more year to show what you truly worked on and everything, would you risk battling it out with COVID, and then just to live your passion, to live, because like in my eyes, I would fight for my passion in
Yeah.
like that, and just instead of just setting it down, you know. We did all 4 years in high school. We tried to fight for basketball, but it just didn't work. But in that sense, like to
Yeah,
if you're
I'm just
passionate
understanding
enough,
you're like, you wanna, you wanna, you want your last season. Like I would kill for my last season, like to play again.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
like I was just kind of like playing injured or something. I feel like
yeah,
where it's like you shouldn't do it, but you really, really want to.
yeah,
Like I played through injuries, and it's like the coach would come over, like, "Are you okay?" And it's like, "Yeah." And it's like, don't look at it because I'm not supposed to be playing. If you take a look at it, I'm not supposed to be on the court right now.
It's
We're on the field
all
right
it's
now.
all. Take off your helmet. It's like, no, I'm crying.
But yeah, it's just COVID. COVID takes another thing, but hopefully, like you said, the article saying there's some hope, hopefully, and they're able to like turn this around and get something going.
Yeah, have a
Because
season.
yeah, because basketball's really, really big on the res, and it's like it's enjoyment, and you want people to get away. Like it's a little getaway from COVID, where it's like, if we put it behind us, and it's just the safety. Like
Yeah, they have to figure out something for it, man. But there is a way.
yeah,
I honestly do feel there is a way to where you can make it safe. It's just I don't know if they just don't want to do it or whatnot. But
yeah. So thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe. This will end our episode. I appreciate everybody that watched.